Usually play it a little bit safer, become a little bit aware of the surroundings. And when it comes to money, which is our topic for today, investment compression, right, as it pertains to your business, you sort of procrastinate and push things off a little bit. You want more stability, and that's what you're seeing in your business. So Aaron's seeing everything from the ad spend agency side of things. I'm seeing everything from the software business utility side of things, right? In the SaaS space, you in the agency space. So we see a lot of business owners throughout the day in, day out. We speak to a lot of people all the time across the world, really. And we're starting to see some trends that we haven't seen in a long time. And those are investment compression trends that are concerning. And so why we loop back to current events and world events quite a bit is because a lot of it stems from that. People are seeing instability around the world. They're seeing instability at home, and they're saying, that doesn't make me comfortable spending. So it starts to create a trickle-down effect, which is not good.
Yeah, people are in that place mentally of, maybe I need to have more cash.
Yep.
Maybe if they're going that extra level, maybe I need to have a different type of currency. Maybe it's gold, maybe it's silver, maybe it's Bitcoin, whatever.
Sure.
They're looking at their expenses. I've heard a lot of this lately. They're looking at their monthly subscriptions, their wants. They're starting to separate things into wants versus needs. And they're saying, I think I can get rid of this want for right now, and only focus on my needs and just shore up the walls a little bit. And that's not good for business.
No, it's not. And that's the compression we're seeing right here. So that's number one. Number two, you were going to talk about the CPI, which I think is a good segue here. So consumer price index, you broke it down for me. I know how it works quite a bit from being in the investment banking world for a while, but there's a new number that you mentioned to me that just came out this week that I want to have you break down.
Right. And consumer price index, I'm going to specifically focus on inflation, right? Is that we've been trying to curb this runaway inflation for the last couple of years, whether or not the banks and the governments have done the right things or the wrong things. I'm not here to debate that. The goal has been for everybody wants to curb inflation right now. And so the reports came out this week that the CPI is basically flat. And the expectation was that inflation was actually going to still be up even higher this week. And the report came back that it's actually flat. So we could actually start to see it flatten out or even potentially trend back down. And when that data initially came out, you saw a lot of positive sentiment. It was a positive piece of news that people needed. And if you actually were watching the stock market, you actually saw the stock market start to climb. Stock market's always a great reflection of people's emotional state, their confidence levels. And it was immediately trounced by the federal government coming out and saying, hey, remember that we were going to reduce interest rates? That was our plan for this quarter. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're keeping them flat.
At least for now, right?
At least for now. Yeah, and we're probably going to keep them flat for the rest of the year. So almost within the same 24-hour period, you had this positive sentiment offset by this negative sentiment.